In today's video, you're going to learn about free volume eating nutrition hacks that's going to make weight loss easier for you. Let's go. Hi, I'm Alexa, climate dietitian, sports dietitian, and nutrition coach. Welcome back to one of my videos. Thank you again for watching. Now, of course, before we deep dive into today's video, I want you to first subscribe and then ring the bell so you stay in the loop with all my videos. Awesome. So what is usually the hardest part about weight loss and maintaining a caloric deficit? It's eating less than before and feeling deprived to some extent, usually with more hunger to add to the mix. That is why you need to be strategic with your nutrition and implement what I call the art of volume eating. In today's video, I'm going to share 3 ways in which you can implement this in the easiest way possible. Okay, number 1 is swapping creamy based sauces or just your normal Greek yogurt, the full fat stuff, with the low fat variety. Okay, this is such an easy swap and one that if you're trying to lose weight, you should be making because it saves you so much extra calories while also optimizing your protein. If you're swapping out your basic creamy sauces with something that's made with like no fat Greek yogurt as its base, you'll be boosting protein, cutting calories, and improving your nutrition as a whole. So let's say you crave sour cream with your Mexican. You can actually make a sour cream type sauce using no fat Greek yogurt and add spices and all that sort of stuff to it to your own liking. And it will improve your macro balance with that meal. But of course, the most obvious example is if you're eating normal full fat Greek yogurt, swap it to the no fat variety, you'll still get the same volume for way less calories. You can even bump up the volume, so to speak, to compensate for the cutting calories and you'll feel fuller. There's so many different ways that you can do this. Either way, it's a hashtag win. And it needs to be said, the fat in normal yogurt is just saturated fat. So it's not fat you actually need. So cut it out, go to no fat Greek yogurt. It tastes just as good and it'll get you the results. Number 2 is swapping out all or some of your rice in your meals with cauliflower rice. Now, before you go, angry at me for saying this, thinking, how could dare you recommend cauliflower rice in place of normal rice? Just wait, let me explain. So I'll be honest myself here. I'm not a fan of the usual carb swaps for veggies that people make, the whole swap your pasta for zoodles and all this sort of stuff. I'm typically not a big fan of those, with one exception is cauliflower rice. This stuff works and it works well. It goes so well as a substitute to rice that you won't even really feel like you're missing out if you do it the proper way. And the fact of the matter is, you could literally swap out your normal volume of rice for double that volume in cauliflower rice, and you still won't even be close to the calories you were with the normal rice. I mean, the potential there for volume eating is great. I mean, you'll be a difference maker for you. Trust me, give it a go and see for yourself. It's a super easy way to cut calories and to add extra benefit to the mix. It's actually going to contribute to your veggie intake. So even if you have like half your plate of veggies, let's say, and then usually you would have like a quarter of a plate of rice, you swap that out quarter for a quarter of cauliflower rice or do a half and half, you're actually boosting your veggies even more while cutting calories, keeping the volume high, and helping you lose weight more easily. And the reason I'm recommending this, and I'd say it's the exception to the usual carb swaps that I'm not a big fan of, is because cauliflower rice, just the mild flavor and the texture of it actually works well as a substitute. You don't really fully miss out on the rice when you do so. For example, if I make a stir-fry based meal or a satay chicken, I've actually done it with a bed of cauliflower rice and I enjoyed the meal just the same. Now, of course, I'm not saying don't eat rice. Even now, I can recognize the differences between these two, of course, and I do sometimes really want rice, and I'll still enjoy rice. This is just an option for you to make it easier for you for some meals so you can cut your calories and be more strategic with your nutrition and your deficit for weight loss. The whole principle of flexible dieting is you can eat what you want within strategy and within balance, and as long as you're reaching your goals. So eat rice, account for it, fine. This is just an option if you want to cut out some calories or maybe sometimes make a swap on a day when perhaps you don't have as many calories to work with. Think of it like another tool in your toolbox to use as you need. And then the third and final one is one of my favorites to do, and it's something that is going to really be a game changer for you if you're someone that likes to eat high protein egg-based meals, because this is a swap that's going to not only cut calories but actually potentially increase your protein intake if you do it the right way. And that is quite simply swapping out some of your full eggs for egg whites. Now, there was a key in what I just said there. I want you to swap out some of your complete eggs, okay? I don't want you to be one of the people that just fully cuts out egg yolk. I'm not one of those, okay? I don't care that, oh, there's some fat in there and apparently you don't need to know. There's so much nutrients in the egg yolk that it's actually good for you. But that doesn't mean that you have to eat so many egg yolks. For example, let's say you're making a meal like an omelet, and usually to feel full, you put in there 4 eggs. Well, instead of that, what you could do now with the swap for egg whites is you have 1 or 2 of those full eggs, so you have some yolk in there, and then substitute the rest with egg whites. And you can even go for higher amounts of egg whites than those 2 that you need, because the calories you've saved from cutting out those 2 other egg yolks is actually going to allow you to volumize your meal even further. Okay, hope that makes sense. There was a bit of a tongue twister there, but go back and repeat it. Basically, you're swapping out some egg yolks for some more egg whites because they're lower in calorie, higher in protein. You're going to help you reach your goals in a more easy way. So yeah, don't cut out egg yolks. Have full eggs in your diet. Just don't have as many. Add in some of the egg whites. You can easily buy it here in Australia. We have it in cartons mainly. So you buy like a carton of egg whites, very easy to use. And you can just substitute it. It's very easy for like pancake recipes. So protein pancake recipes is what I use in it a lot. You know, there's so many different variations you can use it for. So it's just a versatile thing to start buying and have in your kitchen to actually add some more protein while minimizing the impact from calories and keeping, as always, the volume as high as possible. Okay, so now you know the free food hacks, the free swaps, the free nutrition strategies, whatever you want to call it, that are going to help you volumize your diet, achieve a calorie deficit more easily, and actually sustain it. All without breaking the bank with your calories. So what I want from you right now, first of all, is to comment below. Okay, comment below and tell me which of these or all are you going to start implementing in your life. Okay, are you going to swap from full fat Greek yogurt and creamy sauces to a no fat yogurt base, such as a no fat Chobani or something like that? Are you going to start actually adding some more egg whites in your diet, cutting out some egg yolks? Okay, or are you going to swap out some of your rice and carbohydrates for something like cauliflower rice to help you volumize your meal while cutting calories? Okay, which of these are you going to implement first? Comment below and let me know. Now, before I let you go, I do want to always remind you, as always, you do not get brownie points from doing this alone, okay? From struggling alone, from second guessing yourself alone. I can help you there, okay? A sports dietitian can be an invaluable way for you to get outside eyes on your nutrition and get someone to not only provide you with a step-by-step blueprint or system that can help you get from point A to point B, but provide that ongoing accountability and guidance that can actually be beneficial to help you actually realize and achieve your goal. Okay, so if this is something that you want to explore further, if you feel like you're ready now for coaching, well, feel free to contact me. Okay, there's an email address here as well as in the description below for you to send an inquiry and just say, hey, watched the video, it was awesome, and I want to talk about coaching, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, if you're an action taker or you're just familiar with me and you're ready to go, there is a link in the description below with an application form where you apply. I'll see if we're the right fit. If we are, we'll hop on a complimentary call just to chat a bit more and see if there's a real true fit there, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you, and go ahead and apply if you're ready to go. As always, smash that like button if this video has been helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Stay classy. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.